Whenever you're learning language, you need to know that you actually can get bored out without you even knowing about it. And so how did I end up actually knowing that it was burnout? Well then, just a couple of days ago, I noticed that basically I lost that fire for learning languages again. And it's just like, bro, I think I'm bored now. And you don't believe that you're bored now because you can study for 1 hour, but you can't study again for those 12 hours that you used to study or those 3 hours that you used to study before. And it's just like, bro, I want to see those hours again, but for some reason I can't. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the things that I did and the things that I came up with to basically just overcome this burnout thing, which you basically are not even noticing that you can. I've been studying languages for 4 years, English for 4 years, Japanese for 2 years, and recently, almost a month ago, I started learning German too. And because I'm also a calisthenics athlete, I consider myself a disciplined person, and because of learning languages, I've changed completely. And so the first point is, how do you even notice that you are burnout without even knowing about it? And so let's say that before 1 month ago, you were able to study for 2 to 3 hours daily. But now for some reason, you're only able to study 1 hour. Whenever you're going to do the task, you just feel some kind of grossness to it. And so it's just like, bro, I'm going to study Japanese, but I don't want to for some reason. You feel kind of if you've been the type of person that literally studies every day for a year entirely and you don't miss it, but for some reason right now you're missing it, you just bro, you should kind of listen to your brain and say, okay, I'm going to actually take your rest and not really think about language learning for some days, right? And in that rest, you can go out with friends, preferably, or you can literally just binge watch some type of series. Please don't binge watch porn or stuff or maybe short form content. No, but binge watching a series in a language that you're actually kind of comfortable with, it's actually not really going to do that much harm to your attention span or to your mental health, right? If something, whenever you binge watch a series for 2 days entirely, you will say, okay, I feel kind of bored. I just want to start learning languages again. So that's kind of how you notice it. You notice the thing by basically just saying, okay, I don't really want to study a language right now because my brain is just saying, okay, you're probably just tired right now. That's what your brain's saying, right? And I wouldn't recommend to a person who hasn't been disciplined for a long period of time to do this. Why? Because if you haven't been disciplined for a long period of time, then you are not that type of person, And if you're not that type of person, your brain is basically going to make you go to the bad habits that you were doing before because you are that type of person right now, right? And so the type of person you are right now is probably someone that watches porn, someone that plays lots of video games, someone that procrastinates, right? And so first you need to actually become the person that you want to, and that's when your brain is actually going to tell you the things that you should do. And so for example, right now, if I don't want to actually go to the gym that day, or if I don't want to actually do legs that day, I'm not going to do legs. So for example, yesterday, my knees actually kind of hurt a bit. And I didn't really notice that they were actually kind of pretty injured, right? My knees. And something that I did was that, okay, my body's telling me not to do knees. And so I'm not going to freaking do knees because if I do knees today, right? Not knees, but legs entirely. But of course, if you do legs, your knees are going to get in the way, right? So if I do legs today, I'm going to get my knees injured. So I didn't do legs, sorry. And today I woke up and my knees are better, okay? And so today I can actually do legs pretty lightly, but I can do legs. And so the same thing happens with language learning. If you've been the type of person that has been consistent for a long time, then you can start to trust your brain and just basically pay attention to what your brain is saying. If your brain says to you, bro, let's just not study today. Let's just study for maybe 30 minutes just to basically not break the habit. And after we can keep, after that, we can keep going. That's it. And if you do that, you're basically recognizing that you're tired right now and basically that you can't study today because you are tired, right? You have not been sleeping for 3 days straight in a good way. You maybe have been sleeping for 5 hours only. Maybe you've been working for 4 days entirely, 10 hours or something like that. And yeah, you've been able to even though before you've been able to work and study the language at the same time, right now you're not capable of doing that thing. right? And so what you need is just basically 2 days or 1 day entirely to basically recover and keep and basically just do something that you enjoy a lot, preferably not something like short form content or not something like porn, so basically you don't become addicted to those things again, right? But like if you want to just basically go out with friends, or if you want to like binge watch some type of show that you actually want to watch, then that's actually fine, I think. That's basically how you kind of like get out of that burnout phase. And something that happens to me, and something that probably will happen to you, is that whenever you take that rest, if you take the rest for like 2 to 3 days, you will notice that I feel kind of like honestly useless if I don't study language, or I feel kind of useless if I don't work, right? And so that's what happened to me. For example, like last week, I actually had to download a video that day, but I was actually kind of sleep deprived. I kind of like tried to like put the setups so I could basically record a video and all those things. But like when I was here recording the video, I said, okay, like I actually don't want to record a video. And even though I enjoy recording videos, if my brain says to me that you should not record a video, I will not record a video, because like your brain actually enjoys doing, like my brain actually enjoys recording videos. And so if your brain says to you to not do something that you actually enjoy, you should not do it, right? But like this doesn't work whenever you are the type of person, as I have said already, this doesn't work if you're the type of person who plays video games, watches porn, and binge watches, like, I don't know, a lot of shows, I don't know, for 8 hours daily. No. If you're that type of person, your brain is going to say to do those things again and again and again, right? But like if you've changed something, like if you kind of change, and your brain says to you that to basically not do something that you actually do enjoy, you should not do it. So that's it for the video. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, all of the things.